Friday already. I forgot. I'm Corey, and welcome to ESL Nerds. Today, let's take a look at prepositional phrases in some video games. The first game we're going to look at today is Stardew Valley, which is one of my very favorites. It's a farming simulator RPG game. It is super relaxing. I definitely recommend it. It's good for reading practice. One of the interesting things we can see here are actually a couple of prepositional phrases. To your new home, right? We've got one showing a direction. For your arrival, we have one showing purpose. There we do have another two, right? To fetch you and show you the way. But that is an infinitive, which is grammar for another day. All right, let's head over to our farm. I always forget how messy the farm looks at the beginning, but it cleans up pretty nicely. All right, here we have one of location, right? Underneath that mess, there's good soil, I guess. Here, we've got two prepositional phrases, but three prepositions. With a little dedication, and in no time, are our prepositional phrases. We also have up, but here it's part of a phrasal verb, cleaned up, right? The verb clean up means to kind of clean and organize. If you haven't studied phrasal verbs, they're probably a topic for another video, but they're very common. It's just when a verb plus a preposition makes a whole new word. Here we have a pretty simple one, right? Of Pelican Town. Another simple one here, about you, right? About is a preposition that talks about topics. Here, we've got one that talks about direction, right? Into your grandfather's old cottage. We've got a few here, right? To her, plain old directional one. We have another to, but this one's part of an infinitive, to make. um, of her house upgrades. That's also a prepositional phrase. From the long journey. That's another prepositional phrase, right? This is kind of showing purpose using from, or like an explanation. To sell there is an infinitive, but we still have two prepositional phrases. In this box here, right, location, during the night, right, time. That by for come by is another phrasal verb. You have a lot of phrasal verbs. This is where we move on from Stardew Valley to our next game. Have you guessed it yet? It's Pokemon. We're going to take a look at Pokemon Yellow on the Game Boy, because even a simple game like this has a lot of great examples of prepositional phrases. Even in a game like this, we still see a lot of prepositional phrases, right? We have very limited characters that we can show on the screen at once, but we still need prepositional phrases. Here, we have a prepositional phrase of Pokemon inside another prepositional phrase, right? To the world of Pokemon. Even in something as simple as this, you can see prepositional phrases inside of prepositional phrases. Another one, right? We need them so much that it's even okay to break up our prepositional phrases across multiple text boxes by creatures called Pokemon. Here we're starting with a prepositional phrase for some people. And we're finishing our next sentence with a prepositional phrase for fights. Here, we've got another prepositional phrase that's kind of giving an explanation of things. As a profession, it's his job to study Pokemon. Sounds like a fun job. of dreams and adventures, right? We're kind of talking about what this world is made of with a prepositional phrase. Even here in basic conversations, we can have basic prepositional phrases on TV. We do have another prepositional phrase here, but we are going to finish up with Pokemon for today. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed prepositions in Stardew Valley and Pokemon Yellow. And you can see they really are everywhere. We use them all the time. I strongly recommend Stardew Valley. I mostly recommend Pokemon. I don't know. It's I have a lot of fond memories of it as a child, but I think the original Game Boy version is not necessarily the best way to play it anymore. Feel free to argue with me in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.